I don't know.
I want to sit.
I'm so exhausted.
I'll just go stand.
If I'm not in a chair, I'm not on the live stream. I'm just gonna go and sleep. I'm gonna go sleep in the background. That's fine. I'm gonna go.
God, it was a good podcast, wasn't it, guys?
Have you even seen it?
No. I saw the clip on Instagram.
What did everyone think?
I was there though.
You were there, to be fair. That was something.
Were you not upstairs though?
Yeah, but there were no doors in between us and.
I'm traumatised. Barney was wild for that. Yep. It sure was something. I didn't know whether to cry or not. I think that's a fair reaction.
The worst thing was that when she said that word with such confidence, she really didn't know what it meant. So it was just like...
She had no clue. She had absolutely no clue. We all had burgers for dinner. Yeah, so for anyone that wasn't on the live before, that is on now, we've got a new episode of the podcast out. It's over on YouTube, the 13 Again podcast. And we had quite an interesting episode this week, which is why a lot of people are saying they're traumatised. And rightfully so. Who's the bee in the pink?
B.
It was B-I-Y. They spelt boy wrong.
I just shut up sometimes.
Yeah, fair enough. It really wasn't that bad, and fair enough. That's sort of the point. Though I made that point the other day when we initially said it. I was like, some people might not care. Genuinely, like it's nothing to some people. It's more so that I think majority of people wouldn't expect us to talk about something like that. I think that was the main point we were trying to get across, really. But that's sort of what that podcast is for. So yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, go on over to the 13 Again podcast on YouTube and give it a go. It's very interesting. Where's Tilly? Tilly is still out. She's still not here, I'm afraid. Which I know all of you just, thrive on Tilly's presence. But yeah, you know.
I'm the new Tilly. Me. Theo.
Theo is here. How are you lot getting on? We're getting on all right. How are you getting on?
I'm tired.
Harvey's tired.
Harvey's tired.
Thank you, Ellie.
I'm here.
The podcast was iconic. Thank you very much, Ella. Appreciate that. It's weird when a younger sibling gets a social life. Yeah, I suppose it is. What age did we start going to parties? I suppose she's 13 now. That's, probably about the same age, really. It's how it happened. What age did you lot start going to, parties or just social gatherings with friends, whatever it might have been? It's different for everyone, really. But
Harvey's having a little lie down.
Max, you need to pay for my therapy. Why do I need to? Someone needs to pay for mine. I had to go through that. You guys just get to watch it. Come on. I'm the one that was being punished there.
I'm the victim.
Harvey walked away.
I'm the one that sat in front of a mic, set it up with cameras.
Yeah, but I didn't know what she was going to say. I didn't know she was going to ask that. Where is Tilly? She's out at a party.
She
How
died.
many times I'm going to have to say that? And I'm picking her up later because I'm a good older brother. The victim is who edited it.
Is that
Dobby.
Yeah.
Indeed, it was Dobby. Yeah. There is a third one. It's over on YouTube right now. Went live at 8 o'clock. And we're basically back here to see your guys' reaction, get your opinions on how you feel.
And if you've not got a reaction because you haven't watched it yet, then go and watch it.
Yeah, go and watch it.
You silly.
Good one, Harvey.
I'm so tired.
Have you filmed the next one? Yeah, we have. We have indeed.
And there's a big secret.
No, there's not in the next one, unfortunately. However, the next few that we have filmed are actually just really funny. So they are also worth a watch.
We discussed the new Inside Out film without having seen it.
Mm.
So Buckle up.
Get ready for that one.
I know that there is ennui.
Ennui.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We did mention that actually.
Which is such a
I
bold
did.
move from Disney,
Yeah.
because so many kids are going to be like, huh?
I had to Google what it was.
I forgot. Is it being bored?
Yeah, it's like laziness or boredom or something like that.
Right.
Ennui. How old is Leo now? How old are you, Leo? 43 or something?
Yeah.
Just all the where is Tilly. Go find her! I don't know what to tell you.
Go find her and get yourself arrested.
Do that.
We're so going to get banned.
Oh dear. Where is Luigi?
To be fair, that has way worse connotations than I actually meant for it to. That's very other.
I don't even know what you were going for.
Yeah. It's more just seeking out a 13-year-old is probably an offence in itself. I didn't mean to do anything further than that. That wasn't my intention. Alright. Yeah.
How are you guys after that? I mean, to be honest, not much affects me anymore. I've seen and heard so much stuff in my time that
We're going to put you in a
realistically-
wood chipper and see if that sentence still stands. Not much affects me anymore.
A wood chipper might slightly inconvenience me, yes.
Chucks.
But, yeah, no. Who's the emo one in the corner? Who's that?
Which...
Which
I mean, it's definitely
one?
him. It's definitely him.
I'm wearing pink.
He is wearing pink. How can he be emo? He's wearing pink.
Yeah, emo wouldn't wear pink.
I'm
I
blonde.
don't think any of us look particularly emo
It's
today.
definitely Leo.
Normally it would be me, but
Are you ready to watch this? I'm going to catch a card in my mouth.
I have a complaint.
Oh, it wasn't in my mouth.
Imagine having a magician and he shows you this amazing trick and it's like,
whoa.
I've got a few notes.
I'm going to rectify this. Wait.
Fair enough.
Oh,
You know what?
fair play.
We had a magician at my college yesterday. It was rough.
I bet it would have actually been worse than if I'd have just gone in and kind of gone, right, here we go.
So you might have heard of him. His name's Lewis Fuller. He was on Britain's Got Talent. He got to the semi-finals.
What, recently?
I don't know.
Uh,
But all of the tricks he did, I'd seen before, and most of them I watched him like do it. If you know what I mean, all the sleight of hand one. There was like he was holding a lemon and he was holding a knife. I watched him put the knife in his pocket and pull out a fork when other people were like distracted looking at their hands because he was telling them to.
And what was the trick? Like, because I'm confused at where that
he would
trick
have slipped a
goes.
card into a lemon and then...
No,
Oh, no?
no. So he had a lemon and he had a knife. He was like, okay, imagine that you also have a lemon and a knife. Now cut the lemon open. Imagine you're cutting the lemon open. While everyone was doing that, he switched the knife to a fork and switched the lemon to a piece of paper that he was palming. And before the trick, he'd ask someone to name a fruit, and they said banana, and he opened the paper and it said banana. That bit I don't know how he did, to be fair, but the rest of it I watched him put the lemon in his pocket. Like,
Interesting. Did he ask the person a bunch of other questions before getting to banana?
no,
Okay.
and it's not a plant because it's just a girl at my college.
Yeah. I ruled out the plant. That wasn't an option in my head.
Max versus hydraulic press in the next one.
I am a fan of that.
That seems...
We will make that happen.
That seems unfair.
I think we should put his knee in a hydraulic press.
I think I have a bad advantage against the hydraulic
You have
press.
the advantage.
You do not have any advantage against the hydraulic press.
Oh, I hate you two so much.
Well, you said a stupid thing. It was like objectively dumb.
I know, but I'm tired.
Who's spamming?
Leo Mills, all us welly lot have found you.
I don't.
Do you know a Darcy?
Sure, he probably does.
Probably.
Whether or not that means anything to him.
Unlucky Darcy.
I don't know who it's gonna be though. I have my best guess.
Your gifts are on there. What? Hang on. What? I missed it. Your gifts are in their way. Keep in mind the orange box. Okie dokie.
Orange box.
I am
Look out for an
keeping the
orange
orange
box.
box
Oh, that is a
in
good
mind.
point, actually. So yeah, we're going to be going live more often now that we've got everything back and we're all sorted. If you guys do want to send anything to the PO box for us to open on live stream,
It's in our bio.
something goofy, something funny, a gift. Don't send us gifts, that we don't deserve that. But anything that you think would be entertaining to watch us react to, then please send it to the PO box. It is. I don't know what it is. It's in our bio. If you click that up there, it'll probably come up with the PO box. You can screenshot that and do something with it.
When is coming new music? Good question.
We actually put a song out and no one knows.
Well,
It's not true.
Not really true,
Not entirely
but
true.
we wrote a song for someone else.
We did.
Basically.
And it charted.
Yeah, it did chart.
How crazy
Good luck
is that?
finding it.
Michael and I might release a cover.
Hell yeah. I did. You did mention that to me
Yeah.
before, actually. But yeah, there is a song with our voices.
Let me actually check if we're
That's
down
out.
as writers on it now, because they didn't credit us and we were like,
To
please.
pre-warn everyone, it's not. We wrote it
It's
for
still not-
someone else's brief. It's nothing to do with like our project. It's not.
It's fine.
what our stuff
We're
is gonna
writers,
sound
we're
like.
songwriters, we write
But
songs.
exactly. So we just wrote a song for someone else.
That's why it's not a Max and Harvey song.
Laid down some vocals and they released it. So please just say.
We're not going to say. But well, we might get closer to saying when we're actually credited as writers. 'Cause something went wrong in the process, but it's fine. It's getting sorted. But yeah, we very much did write that song.
Hi from Ireland. Hello, Ireland.
All of Ireland. Hello.
The entirety of Ireland is here. Who's smarter? I know I've lost. But out of the two of you,
Listen, we can play this game in certain ways. I think objectively, Leo is quote unquote smarter.
And you can stop right
But
there.
it depends on whether or not you mean smarter as a whole. Because smarter as a whole, this guy's a moron.
yeah, smarter as a whole, I'm smarter than you.
Hang
I would say I'm
on.
smarter than you
Hang
as
on.
well.
Hang on.
No, because if you're doing on a whole, when it comes to most important things, I'm
There are
smarter
some
than you.
important things that I'm not good
But what
with.
do you mean by on the
That's-
whole?
that's
Because
smart.
I don't.
But
it's
I'm
smart
not
at the end
smart
of the
enough
day.
to recognise that I'm bad.
Are you now?
With it. Yes. Whether or not I then choose to do something about it, it's my prerogative.
Not smart.
But it
Dumb.
doesn't mean I'm not smart, it just means I make choices.
On the whole can mean a lot of different things, though.
It can.
Is it,
That's it. That's the end of the conversation.
is it just based off of like knowledge of things, or is it like
Ability
common
to
sense,
succeed.
critical thinking?
Ability to succeed.
Well, you guys have 4 years advantage on me,
We did it when
and
we
you
were your
guys,
age.
you guys are doing it. You've got a different path to me.
No, I don't mean succeed in career. I'm not talking about that at all. That would be unfair. I'm talking about just, the stages of life that everyone goes through.
I've got something in my tooth and I want to get it out, but not on the live stream.
Alright, I'll come and sit down.
Ah,
that's-
He's just hanging out.
I got
Hi, Amy. Someone asked if we were planning to release new music. No.
Well, we are planning on it eventually.
We will,
It's
at some
just going
point.
to take a long time. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to deal with some.
We're gonna
some fun content.
put a load of covers
up
out
until
on the
then.
internet. We're gonna keep singing. Don't you worry about
We
it.
got a really good cover coming, and I'll reveal. There's 2 songs in the cover. I'll reveal one of them to get you all excited. It's "Too Sweet" by Hosier.
I'll
so,
take my whiskey.
but I won't reveal what because we sort of mashed up 2 songs together.
I'll sing it exactly like that.
And it actually it sounds pretty cool. So that'll be fun.
Wait, you've been instructed to go get Tilly.
I'll take my whiskey.
Wait, what is that line? Is it bed at 3?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Why is he doing that?
Well, 3 p.m. or 3 a.m.
It's not 3 a.m., is it? Oh no, maybe it is. Maybe it is because he's drinking whiskey, isn't he? Maybe he's early drinking. He's not. I'll take my whiskey. Coffee. Why is he drinking coffee?
To sober up.
Oh, no.
Tell us the meaning of your lyrics.
I just got it. The whiskey's neat, the coffee's black, and the bed is at 3, meaning they're all the extreme versions of...
Okay,
yes. That makes sense. So what he's saying is that she's too sweet because he does all of the, like, bitter versions of life kind of thing. I get it now.
Well done, Hosier.
Hosier, you're a...
Good lyrics.
I don't know why that took me so long to come around to. God, I'm stupid. Tilly's not here!
She's not here.
She's dead!
Well done, Hosea.
She's also not dead, but she's not here.
Jesus Christ. I'm not in a good mood today. I've been in the car for 4 hours.
Grow up, you lot. Sometimes people aren't here.
What's funny is that, and we're not allowed to do this because we would get banned, but if we were to sit Tilly here on her own, just in front of the live stream, people would love it for about 10 minutes and then they'd go, oh, it's only funny because she bullies Max and Harvey. That's why it's funny. So that, you have her. Just have her. We'll just leave you with her and then you'll go, oh, there is actually a key element I'm missing there. And you'll be devastated. I should not be live right now. I'm really I'm in a bad mood.
That pod was mad.
We're keeping it real.
Thank you, Alex.
I should go sit in the corner. That's why I laid down earlier because I'm actually tired. I've not got time for anyone today. Sorry. I do love you all. Not everyone. I'll let you guys figure that out amongst yourselves.
So someone asked if we're all brothers. Max and I are brothers.
Not me. I'm a lone wolf, baby.
Ugh.
I know. How gross. Max is the best.
Say that?
Max is the best person on the podcast.
I was gonna go with like uncle or something.
I'll take that.
Uncle, I did that the other day.
I'm just like I'm quite relaxed. I just don't really I don't use too much brain power when we do the podcast. I literally just say what I'm thinking, which is quite dangerous sometimes. But I suppose that's what a podcast is meant to be at the end of the day. Glad you both slightly nodded in agreement.
We weren't listening.
Music in my
You both did that at the same time.
Literally did not. I don't know what you just said at all. Or even remotely what it was related to.
Was it something about whiskey? No,
that was earlier. That was when you looked out. You've been out for like 5 minutes. Hi, Kara. Hope you're well. Did Woody punch you again?
Who's Woody?
The guy from Toy Story.
Oh. What?
And I assume that was aimed at Max, but...
Why again? When was someone punched by Woody?
Come to Cornwall. What's in Cornwall? Pasties. We got Greg's. We're going all the way to Cornwall. I remember one time I was in Cornwall and I genuinely got scared. Nothing happened. It was just so quiet. And I was like, I don't like this. And I'm going to get in trouble for saying that now. I think Cornwall's a lovely place. I do. It's like the beach and like David Tennant was there for a while.
I went to St. Ives.
Yeah, he was in, what was it called? The Olivia, what's her last name? Olivia Colman, David Tennant. Boardwalk? What was it called?
Broadmoor.
No, not that.
Probably Boardwalk.
Someone tell me what it was called. Was it Boardwalk?
Do the helmet game with Leo, that's a good shout. Not today, but we'll do it another time.
I couldn't do it today. I think I'd actually get knocked
out.
Harvey might cry.
We'll have to wait for
Broadchurch.
We'll have to wait for a slightly cooler day to do the helmet game because it got hot even
Thanks, Jack.
when it was cold kind of thing. Like it takes a lot of energy to play that game. Though I do enjoy it, it's quite intense. Have you seen it? The helmet game.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I think I've seen Holly really aggressively hit someone or someone.
Yeah,
really
someone just said,
Someone
just said, is there
both
a third?
Times.
Is there a third Max and Harvey? Now, are you referencing to this, or are you asking if there is not only a third, but also implying a second Max and Harvey? Like we're the first, or we might even be the second. We might not know. It's like a Vindicators situation where there's a third one, but we don't know there's a bird.
It's the decoy.
Or the
episode.
decoy episode. Either one works.
Rick and Morty.
We're not the originals.
Well, there's Lisa and Lena.
Lisa and Lena.
Max and Harvey.
Well, they don't do social. Well, one of them does. Which is it?
Oh,
It's Lena. Lena's
Thank
still
you,
there.
Nicky.
Lisa's like.
Oh, what was that?
We went
50%
halfway
of
to
salmon.
the live goal, which I believe is meerkats.
Apparently it's meerkats.
Gotta love me some meerkats.
Play the duck game.
What is the duck game?
Oh, as in the wah, 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 wah.
Yo, so many people loved that video. That was like insane. Like people wanted to know where the product came from.
Little things,
like
slides and
honestly,
ducks.
I did not.
Oh, is
think
it like
that
the
something
penguin
like
thing
that?
that
Yeah,
goes up
it
the
just
stairs?
goes
I love
round
that.
and round, yeah.
My monkey
crazy.
brain just go ooh.
My monkey brain. Ah.
I could genuinely watch one for like half an hour.
Yeah, when that thing's on, I'm locked in. Come to Washington. We've been to
Oh, wait,
Washington.
which
before. Have you been to
Washington?
Washington?
DC or state?
How fun is that, right?
DC.
I mean,
Everyone,
neither.
we're all having fun here.
Yeah, I liked Washington. Admittedly, there was an event on when we were there, so I don't know what it's like with.
Yeah, we didn't go out at all. Like, we do not know what Washington's like. We went to the
Thank you,
Nando's
Nicky.
and that was it. We were literally in a convention centre, in a hotel, and at a Nando's. That was all we did in Washington, so we don't know what it's like. But we had fun. So, you know.
That was
It's
in Nando's?
sort of same though when we go to like, obviously we have been around Orlando, but when we go to like Playlist or whatever, we literally don't do anything other than be in that hotel/convention centre. And then,
Well, it depends if they take us anywhere.
well, they took they took us to see Blue Mandarin to go to Universal.
Who was
so-
it?
I didn't see.
Useless.
I just saw a meerkat pop up.
One
on the screen.
job.
Whoever it was.
Thanks to the person who did.
I wasn't
the thing.
told to
Yeah,
read.
it's okay, don't worry.
Come to America, boo! I want to go to Florida so bad.
I want to go to Riyadh.
I want to go
The
to...
second I like win the lottery or something, I'm like, I'm out of here. No more Max and Harvey. I live in Florida now.
I want to go to Tokyo. I really want to do Tokyo.
I think Tokyo's cool, but like I'm so easily pleased. I don't care where I am.
Beth.
If there's a sick theme park, I'm there.
Beth did meerkat.
Thank you, Beth.
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 I've just had the biggest crash ever. And
Yeah, you just had an energy drink about an hour ago.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I've crashed so hard though, because like surely the energy drink was meant to give me energy.
Well, I had pre-workout just before I went to the gym, and I really pushed myself while I was there. 'Cause I haven't been going
Weirdly, it
recently.
did make my stomach go a bit weird. The energy drink.
If you hadn't eaten anything prior, then that would have done
I
that.
slept
Yeah,
from like
I haven't
10
had
till
much
1
today, to be fair.
Neither have I. We had one thing from Greg's each before leaving Manchester. Drove the whole way back. I had like a packet of crisps and some Oreos. That is so bad. And then got home, didn't eat, went to the gym. Well, did a bunch of other stuff. Went to the gym, came here, went live.
I also went to the gym straight as we got home, which probably wasn't ideal.
And that's really bad. Don't do that, kids. Look after your bodies. Bodies are temples.
Are they?
Not really.
Or are they bodies?
But like I've noticed ever
you,
since I've
Kay
been
and
looking after
Gemma.
myself more, life gets easier. It's facts. You just got to look after yourself, and getting out of bed in the morning and staying up later to engage with friends and or get work done is so much easier when you look after yourself. Look after yourself.
It's not today.
No, it started the other day. I saw a bit of the Argentina-Canada match.
Yeah.
I was going to say Argentina battered them, but they actually didn't. It was. I think it was
what
only
league?
like 2-0 Copa
it
League. It's
is
the American
Copa
Euros,
America.
basically.
Copa America.
Awesome.
American Cup.
What, so
all the-
3 teams?
No, it's
Oh, like
all of
Brazil,
South
Chile,
America, yeah.
Argentina. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice.
What would the third one be?
I was just going like
Mexico,
Canada,
probably.
North America, South America.
Well, Canada's in North America. for
yeah,
one.
yeah, that's true. Actually.
America is one team.
And that's
Obviously.
what's so weird to me because it's such a big place. surely you'd kind of go.
They don't have enough good players.
I guess
they need what they can get, to be honest, from their players.
It just seems so strange because it's such a big place. It's literally.
It is mental, and I to be fair, I think soccer is getting. Is getting bigger over there.
Yeah.
Coming to America, that did it. That really kicked everyone up the arse in that country. Like all the celebs, like Kendall Jenner and whoever it might be, going to Miami.
Into Miami.
I did think it was Inter, but then I thought it was weird saying Inter because it's Inter Milan. But
that's what they named it off after.
Really?
Yeah.
That's strange. Why?
Why not?
Because it had the first 2 letters, and they were like, might as well.
It's like they've got Real Salt Lake City.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so sad, America. What are you doing? Just have your own. You love that. You love having your own thing.
It's also the fact that the Real in like Real Madrid and Real Sociedad means royal. And
yeah.
America
What's
are like
royal about
very,
America?
very anti-monarchy.
Yeah. So strange. What? Anyway, you got shitballers. Is the roundup of that, unfortunately. Yeah. Someone did mention, is Pulisic?
Yeah.
He's good.
Pulisic, Sergino Dest, and who's the
They did have the keeper that was really good, but he doesn't play anymore, does he?
I
Shut up. I'm trying to think.
I can only think of Tim Kroll, but that's not it.
Does anyone know the American goalkeeper Tim?
It might not be Tim.
I'm pretty no, it might not be Tim, but I'm pretty sure it is. It's not Tim. Howard. Tim Howard.
Tim Howard, yeah.
Thank you.
I was close.
The other like historically good Americans, you've got like Clint Dempsey and who's the other one? There's like one other.
Clint Eastwood.
No.
He does music, I think.
He does.
George Best, he's British.
Apparently.
Oh no,
Northern
Callum
Ireland.
Best, yeah. Because I've played with Callum Best
a
before.
singer?
No, God no. He plays in the celebrity matches, but.
Who am I thinking of?
Actually,
not Lando
no, but I know who
Norris.
you're thinking about.
It's definitely not Lando Norris.
Yeah, Callum Best is
Glory
George
days.
Best's son. Who did they say? Did they say George Best?
I wasn't looking. I just saw that someone put Lando Norris, and I don't think it's
Maybe
that.
they did put Callum.
I heard the F1 commentators earlier say that Bruce Springsteen was at the race. I don't know whether or not they were just referencing, because they then said something about Glory Days, and I was like, are they just referencing the weather, or is Bruce Springsteen actually at the F1?
That's the shame about having to have the door open, is flies just think it's fair game.
Days.
It's not fair game.
Yeah.
Go away.
Go away, exactly.
See, I could get the electric fly swatter, but then the RSPCA... Wow,
Try
I just
again.
had a stroke. The RSPCA
That's a good
will
question.
be all on our case or whatever.
Do Peter care
that's-
about flies?
No, they don't. They
wait,
can't.
no.
There's no way. I think that Peter's rule is like anything smaller than a ping pong ball is like.
Ping pong ball though, that's kind of big.
It is kind of big, but if you think about it, like,
You can get
Western
frogs.
McKenna-
I was gonna say a
Frogs
P.
smell
I was
better
gonna say
than
a
ping
P, right? But there's some stuff that's bigger than a P that you just. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you, Kiara and Gemma.
I don't do that, by the way. Like, if we got a spider in the house, I'll scoop it up and put it outside. But like, flies, I just have no patience for. I'm like, it's time to fry.
Fry up.
Yeah.
George Weah, he was good. I think he was American.
George Weah.
You are grossly overestimating our audience's care for this topic.
I kind of zoned out as well, really. What's the next pod going to be about? You'll have to watch it to find out, I'm afraid. Because otherwise, what's the point in
But
doing
watch
it?
this one. Watch the one that just came out. Because if you don't, we'll sacrifice
Here we go.
him.
I bet he's not going to join, but I hope he does.
Darley Chaffle.
Chaffle.
He might. Where is he right now? He's up north. He texted me to say he was up north, and I was like, oh, because he saw that I said I was going up north, and he was like, where, well, no, he said, how long are you up there? And I was like, well, we're in Manchester, and we're only up here for like 2 or 3 days. And he was like, oh, well, I'm going, maybe I shouldn't say that, but he said he was going somewhere not Manchester, if anything, like a couple of hours away from Manchester, and I was like, you should have led with that.
Duff said, I'm afraid I'm playing cards and watching football. That's all right, Duff.
Well, you know what else, Duffel, is you're a
wet wipe.
You're a wet wipe. That was the better thing to say. I'm really trying to censor myself at the moment because we just don't need to go.
Thank you, Beth. Got a nice little hat, Leo.
Yeehaw.
You don't get to keep it. It's really sad.
That's a
shame.
Joe on the live. Well, you just missed her.
Joe's
we were just with
menace.
her. She was up. Well, we were up with her. She got a new car.
Oh, bros and bros. We just watched Burlesque. My God, is it good?
It is very
For
good.
anyone that's into musicals.
And up north.
We've not been paid to say this.
Not at all.
Don't think they've got that in their
We
budget.
do have 2 friends in the show.
We've got 2 friends in the show.
We have not been paid to say this.
Honestly, so they're in their first week of previews, right? That's really tricky for a new show. They've got loads of things that they want to change. They're really obviously nervous because it's a brand new show that they're hoping people will like. They don't know how an audience is going to respond. First of all, that's one of the most electric crowds we've ever been a part of.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
For theatre. I've been to a few drum and bass raves, very different. But just the show itself, like obviously they'll make a few tweaks by the time it goes to London, if it does, but it's utterly phenomenal. Like it's in my top 5 that I've ever seen.
Had me wanted to be all like,
I've seen a lot of musicals,
you know,
and it's in my top 5.
I wanted to give it one of them.
Like genuinely.
When the trumpets come in with the whatever it is,
Put it
so
this way:
good.
if you're a girl that's done a dance class ever, it's up your alley.
Way to
like
round them up.
But I'm sort of that's what I was watching it thinking. I was like, this is going to resonate with so many people. Well, maybe not resonate because I don't think everyone's going to be able to. There are elements that you can relate to for sure, not the burlesque
You've
side
been talking
of
for
things.
far too long.
Well, I'm just explaining it for people. It's something to talk about,
Someone
isn't
else
it?
where they can listen to the podcast. It's 13 again on YouTube.
If you want to listen to it, close your eyes.
Yeah, again, we're not doing it on like Spotify and iTunes and stuff because frankly we don't want the
hassle.
Admin. The admin, it's just too much. We can't be bothered. We're just doing it on YouTube because it's more fun. It might end up on a streaming service at some point if we can be bothered, but it won't be us that does that. It'll be someone else getting involved at some point.
And this is the thing. Realistically, if we did the podcast on Spotify, I think we'd have more people being like, "Why isn't it on YouTube? I want to watch it." And then we'd be like, "Oh, now we've got to think about." We just thought about the filming straight away. We were like, "Right, how are we going to do this?" Obviously, we're going to zhuzh up the background once we've got everything in order because we want it to look nice and pretty for you. But for now, we're cracking on, giving you guys some content.
We're in our
you enjoy
previews era.
Yeah, we're in our previews era, exactly. Hoping some sponsors might get involved, but you can only hope. Max DJ plugin coming. I wasn't going to say anything, but now that you mentioned it, no. The only plug I have really is that I'm playing Ministry of Sound twice next week, which I'm really excited for. It's on Tuesday and Thursday. If you are in town in London and want to swing by and have a listen to the set, please feel free. And if not, I'm sure I will have other events that I'm at or part of in future that you'll be able to go to. So don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to go to this one. Like I said, it's a bit of a different style of music than you guys might like. Would you go, Leo? Would you go to Ministry of Sound?
I would, but I don't have a story related to Ministry of Sound.
Please.
Thank
you, Kay.
Start of this year, academic year, so September, some of my mates tried to convince me to go with them to Ministry of Sound after our football match.
Gotcha.
And, like,
weird time to go.
Yeah.
We've just kicked a ball about and are knackered. Who wants to go Ministry of Sound?
Exactly, that was my point. I was like, why would I want that? I want to go sleep.
Yeah, that would be me for sure. Was that the story?
Pretty much.
Sorry, it was actually good, but I was kind of waiting for something. I was like, oh, this is going somewhere good. I'm glad that it was that. But
I thought I'd keep it short.
Do you know what is interesting about it? Because obviously you are still 17. So the one I'm doing on Thursday, I don't know if I told you this, it's an over 16s night.
Okay.
So it's actually for, they do a younger, they do the event for a younger crowd.
Yeah.
And they actually said to me, and I won't go into detail of exactly what was said, but they said they've had to calm down the music for the youth events because they did a load of drum and bass nights, and it essentially turned the kids feral. And I will explain more after the live. But it apparently it does get a bit nuts at Old Ministry, so good time. But yeah, no, I'm excited for it.
Wait, does that say what is Leo?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Might have gone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how live streams work.
You guys should collab with Jojo Siwa. Hey, I'm sure at some point in future, if she comes over and wants to hang out, we'll do something. I'm not sure, and I'm not like taking this off the table. I'm not sure our music particularly aligns with hers. There's nothing wrong with that. She's just, doing a different thing to us. But we're, like we say, we're still, good friends. We don't speak on a regular basis, but if we saw each other, it'd be like, hey, how you doing, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see her sometime in the near future. And honestly, all I can say is respect to her for doing what she's doing. Thank you, Anne. Absolute legend. Song with Jacob Sartorius. Now, weirdly, that would actually kind of make more sense, because I think he is, more along the lines of what we'd be going for. But is the new music really going to have no swearing? Well, the occasional song might, but put it this way, and I think I've explained this before, we, and especially me, don't... I think swearing in songs, it's fine if it's necessary, kind of thing. But if you're like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not calling anyone out here, but I feel like a lot of rappers and various other genres, they swear for the sake of swearing, and it's sort of like, all right, cool, but you could have actually thought of something a bit more creative.
I kind of disagree with that.
Why?
I think sometimes if it elevates the thing that's being said.
No, but it's just a bit like,
I don't know. I think it's not fair for us to judge why someone did or didn't use a swear word. I think sometimes it is screamingly obvious that someone just put it in there.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying when it elevates like, the actual sentence or lyric that's being said, I'm completely on board with
frankly,
that.
Again,
I'm not against it.
I'd make the argument that in real life, fun fact, you might not know this, I'm incredibly sweary. And it's just in case that doesn't come across on these live streams. And because that being the way that I talk, that might also then end up being the way that I write. And that's not necessarily true, because I am good at sort of, putting that aside for when I am writing, but like at the same time, if I'm feeling kind of sweary, I might just be going like, because that's what's coming out of my brain.
OMG, not the CBBC stars Max and Harvey swearing.
I know,
you guys should have seen
right?
the bloopers. even from a young age.
Even when we were 15.
Pretty much all of our producers were like, can you guys just chill?
Stop.
We need to not have to cut this much out. And we were like, oh, sorry. To be fair, actually, a lot of the time, because we weren't just, again, I was never really doing it for the sake of doing it. I was always doing it to, have a little funny thing to say. And we've actually got some really, really funny bloopers that ex-producers have sent us in the past. A lot of which we could probably never post. Not even... Not even due... No, I don't think they'd allow that, but we do have them.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, actually. Yeah, I think they kept most of them from us in fear that we would post them eventually.
I would think.
But yeah,
Anyway, it's been real. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much, everyone.
It's just like, right, that's
if you're wrapping up, I'm wrapping up. I've got stuff I need to do.
Yeah.
So if you haven't, thank you, Beth. If you haven't gone and watched the podcast, go over to YouTube, 13 Again Pod, and have a watch of that. Maybe we'll do an episode with Leo at some point. Get his perspective on life as a 13-year-old.
We won't.
I'm tempted. But yeah, please go and watch it. Give it some love, support. If you want to make edits or anything like that of it, feel free. We love watching stuff back.
I vote for a Barmy and Joe episode.
Barmy and Joe.
Right, Joe.
No, not you two.
Joe is amazing. She's got some amazing opinions, but we would have to probably subtitle it because it would be tricky for people because we've grown up with her and we understand what she's saying, but a lot of people would not know what she's saying. Bless her. But she does try, and when she swears, that's crystal clear. But yeah, I don't know. That one would have to be heavily captured. But maybe we would have her on. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Legends to the people that said they're already editing. Thank you so much. We will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the Euros, all that malarkey, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just stalling until it catches up, so it doesn't end abruptly. Thanks and